Alright guys, Jeremy here from Crazy Christmas Crew. Today my wife Stephanie decided to make something that give credit where credit's due, something we saw on Pinterest, and similar to what we saw on Pinterest, and it turned out pretty well. You look behind me, we had a pretty ugly, not really even chandelier over our dining room table. And what we did is we turned it into a festive focus, a festive centerpiece over the table, and it turned out really well. Real quick, what we did, or what she did, I didn't do any of it, besides hang it. What she did is obviously we took a piece of oak, a branch basically we cut out of a tree. We stripped all the leaves off it, all the extra twigs and things that, you know, that you didn't want. We cleaned it up pretty good, made it pretty bare, and that took, that's probably what took the longest, that and wrapping the lights. But then what we did is, or what she did again, is wrapped and started at the end here. If you notice it, if you look closely, that what we used is actually white wired icicle lights, and each icicle is wrapped around the end of each branch, so you're not going up and down with a set of lights. Alright? And then you always start from this end and work your way back this way. So when it comes down to the fine points, the small twigs, you do the icicles, and then once you get to the main part here, you can use a regular set of white wired clear Christmas lights, and then wrap the big set, the big branch with that. And as you can see, you tie them here, or my wife's telling me, you tie them here with white twisty ties, so it's not, that's what keeps it in place. And then up here, we ran out of the white icicle lights, so what she did is she just took the white wired regular strand and went down, and then had to go up that branch and back down. And for the bigger branches like that, it didn't, you really can't tell. And then what we did is we obviously picked a center spot, and we used some of this yarn. I would say, lack of better terms, like a bit like a twine, yarny twine. I thought we would use fishing line, but this actually matches the decor a little bit better. And then you put your choice of ornaments on it. Obviously, we're just doing like a red and white theme in our house this year, so we chose red and white, and it's actually pretty cool. It gives off quite a bit of light. And then how we hooked it up, obviously, was what we did is we took the wire from our chandelier, or for lack of better terms, this is a little plastic thing, rinky-dink thing that we got at IKEA that we're using, and cut the wire. And then at Home Depot you can get the little plugs that you splice in. So I put the female plug up there, and then the male plug was on this, so when we want to put it back on, we just plug it back in. But in this case, we just were able to plug the Christmas lights in it. Now, we might do some final touches to hide the wires a little bit, but I think it turned out pretty good. It only took a couple hours to do, and with it plugged in there, we were able to control it with a wall switch. So it really converted this room into, you can see me, it converted this room into, a festive, 'tis the season. So it looked pretty good. So hope you guys use it. Hope this helps, and Merry Christmas.